I'm trying again. Let's see, at least you should be able to hear me now, but I have to quickly see if there's any music or sound coming from the game itself. I don't know if that's working. Well, I think you should be able to hear me at least, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab your chat back. Hello, I'm going to take a look. Waiting and not holding my breath. You're not holding a breath? Okay, good. Probably better for the best. For some reason, the sound was... Oh, you can hear me. Good. Okay, also hear the music? It's very quiet. Maybe I should turn the sound up in the game. It's your boy. He's back. You hear me? I'm going to try and get the sound up, the music, a little bit. There. Can you hear that? I'll quickly take a look. Yeah, it does actually play. Great. That means we can actually hear each other and we can hear music. That's awesome. Well, after a little bit of struggling, I guess, I think it's because of the update that my computer had yesterday. Apparently all Windows 10 machines will eventually get an update that basically installs a new version of Windows 10 because it looks a little different now than it used to, and that also resets some of my OBS settings, I guess. Well, in any case, after that, all that nonsense, we finally have sound. We also have Marvin over here, who's all alone except for Rugged over here. This guy we got last time, he came falling from the sky, I think. That's good. Music too, good. Now we have everything. Okay, so now that that's all settled, last week we lost 2 people who got kidnapped. We have also started to gather some silver here to make sure that we might be able to buy them back if we ever get like a request for a bunch of money. I don't know if we ever will. But if there is that, then we have some chance, I guess, of getting them back. And if gold also counts as a resource, we could quickly make this into a stockpile zone, and then we'll have some gold to add to the total, which may eventually be enough. I don't know. But the thing is, we haven't gotten any requests yet. So far we have no school tomorrow. That's great. Is there a special holiday going on? Last day of February, it's going on over there. But in any case, it's good. Yes, so we have an update here on RimWorld. I don't know if you guys noticed me looking at a few things, but the start screen, which you now haven't seen. Did you see the start screen? I think you did see it, but you didn't hear it because it was quiet. But there was this new update. I think it's a DLC that you can download for like a royalty thing. Might actually just go back there. Let me just quickly save and go back to menu. There we are. Let's do it all over again. Hello, look. This looks like a DLC that we can now download. You just in house. Oh, okay, good. That's nice. Well, no school on Fridays is the best type of Friday to have. So then we can have, like, I think it says DLC. You can download this and play as royalty, I guess. And then you have different types of things to worry about, like how luxurious your phone room is. And you have psychic abilities I see over there. Blind, mind control, nauseate, and induced insanity. Well, that sounds about right for royalty, I guess. Teleport, block pain, confer deadly focus, and turn invisible. All the things that you want in your day. So that's the thing we can download, but I don't have it, so we don't have that yet. I will go and load our game, though, because we do have Minpour on permadeath. This load screen is also new. No mods installed. Maybe we should look into mods at some point, but maybe the royalty will be interesting too. I don't know. You work too. You work? Wow. Me too. 5 days in the week. Well, more like 4.5-ish. Not really 4.5 either, because it's 6 hours on Friday, so it's not quite a full day, but it's also not quite a half day. It's half and half. Or the rest of the days are just regular full days. Anyway, yes, we have a raccoon here in storage. Is that our raccoon? It is, Raccoon 1, yes, that one died. Okay, that's sad, but I was looking at the updated things here. There are probably plenty of other things that have been updated that I don't know yet. Like, for instance, these sandbags look different, and that's because they're made out of cloth now. Apparently we have different types of sandbags we can make. Look, see, all different types of cloths and leathers can be used, and I guess that makes them more or less hard. I don't know if that makes a big difference. You work 6 hours on Fridays too. Okay, good, nice. Wonder what they could do for us. Robots to do the work? Well, that would be too easy. I have once seen a mod that would allow you to mine, which I think would be nice, and I don't mean like this, but like go into the ground, which might be very good because the resources on the surface level eventually go away. Like, we don't have any machine parts We did have some compact machinery over here. Not too much of it, but there's a bunch here, and I think this was actually a meteorite that landed, and that's why we have it. Otherwise, we would have had none. But if you could dig into the ground, maybe you can get more things. That might be interesting. Like we could just dig up some extra gold or things, just mine out the entire area. Different levels would be nice anyway, because everything is one level right now. We can't go up the stairs to make an extra bedroom on top of this, for instance. Maybe there's mods that allow you to do that too. I don't know. Either way, mods aren't going to help us now because we are kind of in trouble with just one person. Not that we haven't been there before, but hey, this is a new thing. A barricade. A waist-high barrier for use as cover from incoming shots. Barricades are ugly, but provide better cover than other low objects. Okay. Locally sourced dirt or sand stacked to cover. Also used as cover. Okay, they're also ugly. Better cover than other low objects. Yes, well, just like barricades then. So you can choose between barricades or cloth sandbags or regular sandbags, but one is made out of wood and the other is made out of cloth and sand. But apparently also steel. When we last used to build them, they needed steel. I don't know how or why. Secondary story dormer? Dig a pit, yes. Definitely need to dig a pit, but yes, what other things do we have right now? Because there's so many other things probably that we don't even know about yet. This is a butcher's spot. Oh, did we have that before? We may have had that before, I just never used it. It's probably an old thing. Electrocubatorium, we could probably use that. It's been around for a while though, but we could still use it. What else do we have? Structure columns. Ooh, nice. So instead of just doing what we're doing over here, just putting a piece of wall down, you can put an actual column down, which will probably do the exact same thing, except they're made out of wood. Or we can make them. Oh, you can even make them out of gold. Oh, I guess that's for the royalty update. You can make golden columns in your throne room and jade. Nice. I don't know if they'll appreciate that. Maybe for a little bit of extra decoration. Can you dig a pit and fill it with water? Build a moat. Maybe some mods will allow you to do that, but currently we can't dig pits. As far as I'm aware. Furniture probably has a few new items, I would think. Dining chairs and tables, these all look the same. Nothing much new here. Animal sleeping box, nope, nothing new there. Watermill, that's already been here for a long time. Nothing new here either. They didn't do too much different things, but yeah, there are some interesting things here. What's this? Grand Stele? What's that? Stele? What is that? Large? This looks like a mausoleum almost. Probably is. What is this? Tall thick slab with engravings on the side. Steles have been used since ancient times to memorialize individuals' battles. Okay, that's interesting. We should probably build one. I don't know if it's gonna do any good. We should probably build one. I don't think that Marvin can build them, but we could try. Let's put it here, because we're not doing anything here anyway. And I'm guessing this is the same thing. Yeah, this one's just more of a slab, like a small one, and that one's grand. And this one's supposed to be built out of granite. Do we have granite? This is sandstone. We can build one out of sandstone, maybe. Let's cancel this thing. Let's make a grand one, or a large one, rather, made out of sandstone, because that's what we have. I don't think we're ever gonna finish it, but the thought of maybe having one day to commemorate this probably soon failed colony is interesting. I like that idea. Let's see, what else do we have? We've seen these. Caravan practice spot. This is all normal or old, I guess. Miscellaneous. Yeah, floors. Anything good floors wise? Nope, nothing good. Recreation, anything new? Tube television, horseshoe pin? Nope. Ship? Huh? Ship. Huh? I don't know. Okay, fine. And these are all the same. Okay, ship. Apparently that's the thing. If you have like a ship part, maybe you can click on ship and do something with it. We already have the deconstruct ship part thing, ship chunks. Yeah. I don't know what the point of that is. Never mind. Anyway, so there's different things we can do. But right now there isn't much we can do actually, because we only have one guy and he has to do everything. And he's not very good at doing everything, because nobody can. Oh well, see, he hasn't even really replanted anything in this room, because it's kind of empty now. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully Mr. Rugged over here will join us. Oh, wasn't he the psychopath? Oh yeah, I think now we had a psychopath on our... Yep, there he is. Why are these clickable things now? Huh. Is this new? Why are they now blocks? That's new. Transhumanist. Limited his abilities. Cooking. He's incapable of cooking, crafting, and dumb labor. Okay, great. So maybe we don't want him on our team. He's very artistic though. Maybe he could actually do some digging up this stele thing, or making it, or engraving it, or something. How do you pronounce it? Steel, or what is it? No idea. It doesn't say how to pronounce it. Never seen one, but it's like a memorial plaque, but not a really big one. So he's just going around doing his thing, and that's all we can really do. We can try planning things maybe, but there isn't much we can do unless we get more people on board, which is usually the case, has been the case for our colony for a long time. Here's the other ship chunk that we hadn't seen yet. Look at that. Like 3 pieces here. There's another one near our colony by the wall there. That's 4, 5. Data components deteriorated because of storage. Okay, great. It's getting dark as well. There's a bunch up here too somewhere. I don't know. A whole bunch of ship chunks that we're not doing anything with. Where's Marvin? Over there. He's playing pool. Very good. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because there isn't much to do right now. What shall we do in the meantime to entertain ourselves? I guess look at Rugged over here. See how his health is doing. He's got extreme blood loss. Is Marvin not taking care of them? Stripper does feeding. Oh, I guess he's currently a little bit hungry, but we'll do that later. He does have doctoring on, right? He does. Okay. Yeah, he actually has as one of his number one priorities, so that shouldn't be an issue. Priority 1 is done first, priority 4 is done last. Yes, I know. Nice to say that. They have to really indicate it now, see? Higher priority over here, lower priority over there. Kind of what we already knew, but now it's been indicated. Oh, hang on, not too quickly now. Components are deteriorating in storage. Well, they're not in storage. I think it's the ones that are up here that are rotting away. Yep. These guys. Oh, well. What about the gold that's over here? Is that rotting away too? Nope, that's just sitting there. Doesn't rot away at all. Doesn't tarnish. I guess gold doesn't tarnish anyway because, I don't know, it just doesn't. I wonder why that is. So Marvin's harvesting thing is very good. Can you take care of Mr. Rugged over here, potentially? No, you can only strip them, but he does still have extreme blood loss, right? Severe. Okay, it's getting better, I guess. Okay. Good for you. We don't have anybody on the comms console, I guess, to call. Confederates of Parada, there's the people nearby. We can call the Dark Pirates. Could we maybe call them and see if they have, like, if we can make a deal? Should we try that? Marvin's our most social guy, right? Let's try that. I've never done that before. Let's call the enemy and see if they'll have a chat with us. Say, hey, you might have taken a few of our people the other day. Hurl some epitaphs into the microphone and disconnect. Ah, really? Request a trade caravan, immediate military aid. Ah, they don't want to talk to us. Would have been so nice though if you could have said like, hey, you got like a couple of people of ours. We got 1,100 silver. Maybe you want to do a trade or something. Nope, I guess not. Okay, bye. But we would have had an option then at least. Right now we don't even have that. And maybe they'll come and raid us as well for having the audacity to call in the first place. I don't know. We'll see. Might be a good way to end it then. Nope, the warg is here. Interesting, yes. Very interesting. Of course, what is interesting has already happened like half a minute ago for me, but it's okay. It's still very interesting, even though it's already come to pass. Alright, so that didn't work. Now what? Rugged is recovered. No longer capable of walking. Is he gonna join? Can we ask him if he wants to join? Can't do anything with the guy though. He can walk now. He's no longer incapable of moving. So now he's just being lazy, I guess, and staying in bed because he's only got like 25% movement, but he could walk away. We had a senile woman the other day that did the same thing, right? She kept trying to leave. Well, he could do the same. Oh well. This thing here, passive cooler. Do we still need this? Because we have this guy over here. I want to deconstruct it. Why is nobody deconstructing these coolers? Cannot assign... Oh, really? There. Very good. Have some mining and smithing and tailoring. It's not exactly priority number 1, but if it does happen, or it needs to happen, then he can do that. There you go. Make sure to feed him. Give him all our food. While he's just kind of laying there. He's got an interesting haircut, I'll give him that. It's like a sideways mohawk. Like mohawk is usually from the front to the back, but it looks like this mohawk goes from left to right. Kind of like what is that race called again in the Babylon 5? The really annoying, kind of royalty-like type people. They had that type of weird hairstyle. It kind of looks like that. Like he's one of these guys. Makes me dislike him as well, but he's also a psychopath, so I guess that makes sense that he has a weird hairstyle. Marvin is watching TV. Very good. What type of shows would they have on a planet like this? How to Survive 101. He's not learning much though. Can you choose channels? Let's see if there's any options. Nope, we can't do anything. Oh, he's resting now. Okay. He's 115 years old. See that? Like he's been cryogenically frozen for about 50 years, because he's actually 57. He's kind of like Captain America. He was frozen for quite a long time. But he's actually not that young. Even though he does appear it. Everybody wants to know his secrets. Okay, well, while nothing's going on over here, what shall we do? We can't really make much plans. We almost had this entire thing finished. I don't think he's going to do that, Marvin, because he's not very good at construction. We have an enormous amount of bedrooms now that go unused, and he doesn't really do much building. So all he's really doing right now is keeping the colony alive, like on a little lifeline. What shall we do in the meantime? Let's take a look under security. Maybe we can build something nice. This is an IMD trap, IED trap. Construction needed 3. Oh, nobody here. His construction is so bad he can't even build these, so we don't even need to ask. He can build barricades though. Shall we try building a barricade or 2? We already have sandbags, but I don't think they'll be much better than sandbags. Because they're also equally low, I think, as sandbags. But we could try replacing a few of them. Let's put a few barricades here. Just because we can. Oh, made them out of wood. Yeah. Can I make it wood? Oh, you can't? Oh, I thought they were wooden. No? Okay, well, let's do some steel then. Like that. There. I have a little corner. Wonder if that'll work. His construction is too low, though, to do any of that. Currently, he's also sleeping, so, you know. Can't do much about that. All the plans we had, we were going to put like a nice little room around this. We did manage to do that one, so that's good. And we had all these extra things growing, all this extra... now we have 81 herbal medicine, which we're totally not going to use. Exactly the same amount of pemmican as well. Wonder how that worked out. And we also have 12 milk. But I don't think we have any animals right now. Well, we have a raccoon. That's about it. And raccoons don't give any milk, and they also are not useful, so I don't know what the point of them is. There's nothing they can really do. They can be released in combat. We saw that last time. But how useful is a raccoon in combat? I think he's only going to get in the way, and if he dies and he happens to have been somebody's favorite raccoon, then it's only going to make that person depressed, and it's really not very good. It's bad things all around. What's Marvin doing? Sowing hill root. Oh, good. Good idea. Well, at least he's doing that part. That's nice. That's nice. If only we could call for help or something. I wonder if we can do that with other people that we are neutral with. I think we can only ask for a trade caravan. I think I've tried that before. They're all neutral. Plus 45. This one's actually the best for us. The plus 45 people. Everybody else is neutral or really hates us. Hostile, minus 100. And we haven't had any offers to come and rescue anybody, have we? Take a look at the world. This one's being held captive. Oh yeah, Brandon was here, but we can't do that because there's like 2 turrets and 1 enemy there. And Marvin doesn't fight, so he can't do anything there, really. And the rest is just a bunch of these. These guys are really far away. Confederacy product. These are the people that like us the best. And it's probably because they're the furthest away from us. These people are minus 5. Yeah, see, they're kind of close. The closer they get to us, the more they dislike us. This one's plus 2, kind of in the middle. Oh well. Great. So there's that. So what's Rugged doing? At this pace, I think we would like an extra person. Even if he is a psychopath, he might not necessarily attack everybody, but he might be useful for certain things. I don't know. What's Marvin doing? Oh, he's still sowing hills. He's over here now. Good boy. Make sure to keep sowing that hill root and getting the potatoes. Look at all the potatoes we have. We're not cooking anything right now. I want him to haul more than anything because there's like stuff everywhere. I'll give him hauling as a priority number 1 and growing. Yes, good. As soon as he's done growing, he can go ahead and do some hauling. Yep, there he goes. He's gonna go put some potatoes in the storage space, which is where we need it. Oh, now we might do with an extra wall here. But his construction skill is so bad that we're not going to be able to do anything with that. That was Bobby's thing. Component has deteriorated away in storage. Yes, I know. It's not one of those things that's just kind of laying in the field right now. Unused. Because nobody here is smart enough to build anything with it. Where's he going? He's going to go feed Rugged. Okay. How are you doing? You have minor blood loss, still a few stab and scratch wounds. But that's about it. See, his movement's now up to 66%, so he could just leave. Food restriction lavish. What if we put him like on simple meals? And maybe he'll leave? Perhaps? He is getting like regular herbal medicine rather than the good stuff, of which you have 6. So maybe he'll go away. He has medium amounts of pain, 22%. What's going on? Aurora is here. That's going to make people happy, I guess. It looks good. Beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. The undulating colors will boost the mood of anyone outside to see them and make the night brighter. Which is very useful because nobody is outside at night. Oh, we're also sleeping. Okay, fast forward. Things are so boring when there's like only one person. Oh, look, see, we see the colors. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of going back and forth between green and pink. And that's the aurora going overhead, which we can't see because we're looking the wrong way. We should be looking up. Can't do that, though. Can we? Nope. The aurora's ending. Ah. Okay. The disco is over. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. How's everybody's assignments doing? You're gonna flee. That's right. Very good. I mean... this, yeah, you've got anything between 8 and 9. Why is that? Just go to work. If you can do anything, you should go to work. That's particularly something you need to do. I do need to keep his recreation at level high, though, because he should not be breaking down right now. Also need to plant things. He's not planting much. Well, he's planting this area, but that's about it. Alright, let's take a look at the worksheet again. Growing is important. Yes, also plant cutting is the other thing. Yeah, that's when everything else has been done. Crafting, I guess, at some point, maybe. What is he doing? Oh, he's planting things. Oh, that's the growing, the pots. Oh, we need to get rid of these pots because that's going to take a lot of time. Quest active. Selling to Cheda. What is that? A new quest has become active. Oh, quest is a new thing apparently. It's called Selling to Cheda. It will expire in 24 days. What is it? Selling to Cheda. Unnamed quest. Unnamed quest. Laudable toil. Transport pod crash. Hang on. A nearby settlement Cheda has a special... Can I pause? Good. Has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 390 times cloth. One particular type, or... Because I have a bunch of different types of cloth, but I have to send a caravan over with this stuff if I want to trade. And I can't do that. I don't have anybody to send a caravan over with. Well, I can send Marvin over, but that's the end of the colony pretty much. Jump to landed ship. What is this? Oh, okay. That's like the ship that we got a message for. The end game ship. We're never going to get there because it's way on the other side of the planet. See? On another island even. I don't know how we're supposed to get there. Can we even make a boat? I guess we need like the... no, there's little pods that you can make. Only go like... So about here, maybe. Unless you give them an enormous amount of fuel, but you would have to give them enormous amounts in order to get there. You will have to go over here, start a base, and then hope that you have enough fuel to go here, maybe. Or maybe hop these little islands and then go that way. That's not gonna work. Well, in any case, it's not gonna happen. This is the purple tree sheet. Some people do like ice sheet challenges and then they go there. Okay. forget about that. I want to get rid of this plant thing, the planter. What is this? Rose, wooden plant pots. Go away. There we go. Yes, there's a transport pod crash. Another one. Evangelist named Ibarra is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives, she impact blah, blah, blah. From the Confederacy of Parada. Okay, if you rescue her, she may join freely. Otherwise, she will return home and spread goodwill between your factions. That sounds nice. You can also capture the recruitment, blah, blah. Let's take a look. Ibarra is here. Marvin, could you help out Ibarra, please? Where is she? Oh, she's not too far away. Sounds good. Hopefully they'll be more useful than Rugged. Although Rugged is Rugged, I guess. So what are they like? Let's take a look at them real quick. Medical assistant I saw real quick. That's what they were as a kid, which is interesting as a child to be a medical assistant. But okay, apparently that's also possible. I'll wait till they've dropped them off in the bed before we read the rest. I'm also not happy with this bunch of boomalopes right nearby our base. If they ever catch fire, we're gonna have an issue. Okay, here we go. They're in bed. Let's take a look. They were a medical assistant as a child, and now they're an evangelist. Yep, they're incapable of firefighting, which is always great. They're undergrounder, they're jealous and depressive. Okay, but look at all the skills. That's quite good. They have something in everything, even though construction is at 1. Mining and animals are at 2, but still they're pretty useful. If they were to join us, then we would have a reasonably useful person on our hands, who is apparently very much interested in meleeing and intellectual. That's an interesting combination. Kind of makes it sound like one of those, what do you call those, cleric in D&D, right? They usually had hand-to-hand stuff or blunt weapons, and they're also very smart. They like to read books. Kind of what this person is. Oh, they're an evangelist. The person who made this character had the same idea. Anyway, so this one is from the Confederacy of Parada. Perhaps Lacey will join us someday. Does she have any relationships? She knows Marvin because... Oh, look who's leaving. Oh, he's got the fire started here. That's what it is. Rugged is going away. Well, that's fine. I think it's all for the best. Thanks for joining us for however long that took. You are really big, by the way. I forgot how big you were. Look how big he is. But he's got that, like, spiked hair from the fire starter. Don't know if you know that band. Probably do. Sounds like Ink 25. Who, Rugged? No, Rugged is leaving. Bar's gotten food poisoning from simple meal because of dirty cooking area. Well, that's a great way to be exposed to the new area. That's also what killed Eric, I think. Who was it? No, was it Miles? Well, somebody got food poisoning in any case. Funny how those people just show up. Yeah, they just show up from space. The final frontier. Who killed this guy? There's a dead buffalo here. Let's take a look. Warg. Oh, there's a warg nearby? Where? There's a lot of hunting type animals on our map. I don't know if I like them. Look, all the old sandbags are now cloth sandbags. They're just regular sandbags. Okay, fine. Does that mean that sandbags don't require steel anymore to make, and we actually wasted a whole bunch of steel making sandbags? Yeah, see, just cloth now. All you need now is 5 cloth. And imagine all the steel that went into these. I think it was like 5 steel each last time. So all the steel we wasted making a bunch of cloth bags. Well, anyway. Bobby got food poisoning. Oh, yes, from somebody's cooking. Is he stealing stuff? Ragged? No, he just left. He just walked away. He was kind of stealing our food by being there. But it's not quite the same thing. So Ibarra is having food poisoning. That's what these green spots are about. Okay, that happens. But hopefully they'll join us. They won't be too upset by the fact that eating here makes you sick. And maybe she'll be a good cook someday. She can cook better stuff in a cleaner work environment. How's her cooking? 3. Okay, not great. Not terrible. It's kind of like his is 5. So he can bake more than 1 egg. Right, well, fine. Hopefully they'll get better. How's her health looking? He looked like he stuffed his clothes before he left. Oh, like that, yes. Like he was actually very thin when he came in, and then he left. He like suddenly gained 30 pounds or something. Taking care of a bar, very good, and they're healing as well. And let's take a look again at their health. I haven't looked at that. They have hearing loss in both ears. Okay. Their torso is frail and they got a bad back. Got an old gunshot wound on their left leg that's aching, and a scratch card that's itchy, and another old aching gunshot wound on the torso. They've got all kinds of issues. Look at this. Moving manipulation is 0, so they can't do anything right now. Consciousness 36%. Talking 29. Well, you can't talk to anybody right now anyway. Eating 11. Okay, so they need help eating. Sight 100% though, so they can see everything. Breathing, blood pumping, metabolism. How do you know all these things? Because I don't think that is not good of a doctor, Marvin, to know exactly how her blood circulation and filtration is going. Blood filtration in particular, how would you know that? We don't have a lab here. Okay, well fine. We know that it's good enough for now, so that's great. Oh look, we got even more herbal medicine now. We got so much herbal medicine. Imagine, before we had a bunch of people and no medicine, and now we have one person and a whole bunch of medicine. Let's just, oh, we got some corn coming in as well. Good. There's always something good going on. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. But apparently we have a whole bunch of corn sitting here, just waiting to be harvested. This hasn't been done. This is also good. He's been planting some more here. That's great. We have so many plants growing now, inside and outside. And our place over here is looking stuffed again, which is nice, I guess. Can he build walls, Marvin? There's, oh, look, a ransom demand. 1,257 silver for Bobby. Postpone. Let's try the trick with the gold here, see if that works. If that works, we could maybe trade with some gold. 480. Will that work? Near trade beacons. Okay, that's not good. Postpone. Marvin. Oh, I need to get rid of this. Delete. Marvin, try dragging some gold here. Haul the gold. You got food poisoning again? No, not this time. Hello, Bobby. You're currently not even in the area. I have some silver here. Do I have silver in other locations that I could move, maybe? Just looking around. This is all steel. The bar is no longer incapable of walking. Does that mean that they're leaving? Nope, they're still there. Where are you going with the gold? Oh no, no, not here. No gold in this storage zone, please. Items, raw resources, gold. No, not gold. Try putting it somewhere else, like over here. Might be a good place for it. Right? Gold is allowed in here. Good. Not here. I need to make sure to not allow that. Yes, good. Where's he going with the gold? Over there. Very good. Let's see if that works. If they're like now suddenly also accepting some gold. Nope. We need to sell something. Can we sell anything? Do we have any traders currently? Nope. Okay, great. And we don't happen to have any silver just laying around. Let me just pause real quick so I can look on the map. Just in case. This is not silver, this is uranium. We wouldn't happen to have like a store somewhere. A store. Compact steel. I don't mean like a store, but like a silver store of silver somewhere. Silver stored elsewhere. What's this? More compact steel. We have so much steel. It's crazy. We didn't happen like start making a floor out of silver in the infirmary, did we? Or what is this made out of? Sandstone. No, we did that at the previous base. Okay. Good to know. This is compact steel again. More compact steel. I think we've got all the silver already removed from the map. We're pretty close with the amount of silver that they want, except that we don't have it, so that's not good. And this is more compact steel, right? Yep. We could maybe spray paint some of the steel silver and make it look like it's silver, and then hopefully they'll be fooled. Probably not. That would be nice. And try to buy you back. Yeah, now we're doing. Yeah, well, definitely you're more useful over here than at the other guy's base. And we could definitely need more people, so that's good. What is this? Granite tile. It's too bad that I can't, like, do a search for silver or something. Just looking around a bit. That's all steel again. I don't think we have any silver left to mine. And they don't seem to care about the gold, so that's sad. Do we have any silver in a storage space that we're not aware of? It may have just been dropped somewhere by somebody, because it needs to be near the trade beacon in order for it to be accepted. Nope, no silver here. We wouldn't happen to have left some from a previous trading expedition. They just want straight up silver. They don't want anything else. Well, that just sucks because I don't have anything else. This is all a bunch of compact steel again. That's all we have. Why is there so much steel on this map, but no silver? Guess we all mined it before. Oh well. Check is in the mail. Huh. Well, great. It looks like we don't have any silver extra that we can send them over, so we're gonna have to reject that. Sadly, hopefully they'll try again soon though, and then they'll lower their price, thinking, oh well, I guess they can't supply us with the silver we want. Why is there now 480 gold here? Is that 480 gold here? Wow. It carried a lot. I thought it just carried a little bit. Let's take a look if there's how much there is left here then. Hello? Did he carry everything? Oh wow. It was down there, yeah. And now it's gone. So that was the entire store. There's also a heat wave. Great. An unusual heat wave has begun. Heat waves are can induce deadly heat strokes. Stay cool by building either a passive or electric cooler or getting deep underground where the rocks are naturally cool. Okay, great. Great. Oh, Ibarra is leaving. That's unfortunate. They don't want to join us. They're now fully healed and now they're leaving. They've managed to mess up the entire area here and now it's time to go. But there's another transport pod crash. It's like he's trying to throw people at us literally to get them to stay, but two of them have not wanted to do that so far. But now we have a banished named Igor. Oh, since he's banished, maybe he'll be more likely to be interested in staying. He's not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely or capture him. Okay, let's do that. Igor does look like a bit of a vampire. Space refugee. Oh, Marvin. He's not too far from us, so you can just come out of bed and grab him, I guess. Let's take a look at him. He looks a bit, there might be a reason why he's not affiliated with anybody. He's incapable of social. Okay, well that makes sense. He's a fast learner though, I saw real quick. Tackle him. No, she's leaving. Ibarra is going away. Inga number 23 is leaving. But we might have a Brandon number 6 over here. Although he is incapable of social. Let's take a look at his skills again. He was a boarding artist, but now he's banished. What does that describe as? Igor's tribe banished him following a bloody dispute. He survived in the wilds alone for a long time. Shooting +2, mighty +3, plants +4, wandering disabled, wardening disabled. Oh, okay. Doctoring, visit sick people, disabled. Really? Huh? Okay. So he doesn't visit with people, but he will give them bandages and stuff like that. That's good. I like that. So, let's see. Currently 40. Fast learner, slowpoke, bloodlust. Oh, really? Gets a rush from hurting people. Never minds the sight of blood for death. Oh, or death. He is 4 times as likely to start a social fight as others. Well, he's not social, so I guess that makes sense. He doesn't care about social ramifications, so that's good. Also not very intelligent, but okay. At this point, we'll take just about anybody, as long as they don't set the place on fire or start killing people randomly. He does have bloodlust, but it doesn't mean that he wants to kill people, he just likes to fight, I guess. Which is not very handy because Marvin is a pacifist. He'll probably just run away. Too bad. Yep. Try again next time. Igor over here is in need of a bit of help. He's got a peg leg. Oh, wow. That's interesting. We were able to make those on the machining table, but I guess he's already got one. He's got some cuts, some cracks, and old gunshots, which are not itching or aching, so that's good. Right clavicle has a crack, and he's got some minor blood loss. Okay. Hopefully he will not get food poisoning from that food. Nope, looks like he's okay. Good. So he doesn't have a negative first experience with our colony, which is great, food-wise. Always good. And I'm going to harvest these bushes here, just because I'm still in the mode of gotta get all the food you can, even though we have tons of food here already. Let's leave the harvesting alone for a bit, because we have so much food right now that we don't really need extras. Where did all the boomlet? Why are they going away? Look at this. They're just leaving. See that? They're exiting the map. That's weird. There was a bunch of them just sitting here, like these guys, just going back and forth, and now all of a sudden they broke up and they're going away. Okay, there he goes, off the map. Whee! So that's all the boom blobes gone. Good. The bar is swimming. Why don't you just walk around it, crazy person? I wonder if he's here to kill Marvin for the cat. Oh, she's got a heat stroke. We have another one of these on our hands. Go get her. Let's see, this one's trying to keep it 21 degrees indoors and it's not helping. I'm gonna lower the temperature. Target temperature about minus 19. I don't think it's ever gonna get that cold here, but we do have a heat stroke or a heat wave going on. Let's bring Marvin or Ibarra back in. Hopefully this time she'll be so grateful for our help that she will actually stay. Probably not though. Go on indoors. There you go. And now I'm going to forbid all the doors going outside. Forbid. Because otherwise he might go outside for something and then get a heat stroke. I don't want him to die, so I'm just going to make sure to keep all these doors closed so that nobody is going to go out there if they don't have to. Now this door I'm going to leave open so that the, oh not this one, so that the raccoon can come over here and eat some food every once in a while. And up here as well, so this one stays open too. These all stay open because they can walk back and forth and everything. That's fine, they don't need to be here, so they won't come here anyway. Other than that, I think it's going to be okay. This thing's turned off. This one's turned off. It's probably really hot everywhere, and I'm pretty sure that they're struggling in here. Yeah, 17 degrees indoors in the cooler. Let's try to lower that a bit, because it needs to be freezing in here. Currently it is 16 degrees, 17, and it needs to be much less, because now it's just like a little bit under room temperature basically, and everything is rotting now because it's not cooled, not refrigerated. It spoils in 35 days. Well, at least it's not deteriorating due to being unroofed, at least. Who has the heat stroke? Is that Marvin? Well, I'm keeping them indoors now, so it should be good. Groceries are getting here to between 7 and 7:30. They have my breakfast. Oh, you're eating breakfast now? That's a bit late. Or is it for tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. If you were still having breakfast now, you would have an issue. We have 522 potatoes, 902 rice, 81 pemmican, also 272 simple meals. That's lots. I already ate breakfast. Yeah, me too. It's like 6:20 around here, so 6:20 in the evening, as a matter of fact. If I hadn't had breakfast by now, would have been a little late. For tomorrow, yes. Food. Okay, great. So all this food that's out here, we're just going to leave it right there. Actually, it's going to be good for him to be stuck indoors, because then he can do all the hauling indoors instead of just trying to get stuff from halfway across the map. Because I may have at one point said that I wanted berries from 3 kilometers away. So that's good. He can do all the stuff that needs to be done indoors. And Raccoon stays indoors as well, so he won't burn either. Great. We have 2 people in here. Ibarra is doing good, but you just need to be cooled down a bit. It's still 42 degrees indoors though. Let's set it down to about minus 40, but it's never going to reach that. It needs a lot of power in order to do that. 41 is definitely heat wave temperature, and the cooler is struggling to keep up with it. Can I just automatic refuel? Go. Refuel that. Cancel the deconstruction. There you go. Do we have any wood available? Because then I would like to put some in the passive cooler. I don't think we do. Do we have a tree we can chop? No, everything's been removed, obviously. Because that's what we built all of these tiles for. To remove some of that. Okay, well, never mind then. Never mind about the passive coolers. It's probably really hot in here too. 40 degrees. Okay. Still 40 over there. This place is 7 degrees. Oh, these two are doing okay together. They're not really great. Let's put it down on minus 10 again. This one's trying to reach minus 35. And this one's trying to reach also minus 35. Don't think they'll get to minus even. 9, 8. Well, they're trying. They're struggling. And they're trying. Over here, still 40 degrees. Let's set it to minus 60 Celsius. That's like permafrost almost. But of course he's not going to make it because there isn't enough power for that. But at least they're not burning up too much, which is great. As soon as the heat wave is over, we need to fix all these coolers because now they are currently making it very cold. Everything's going to freeze immediately if you don't set it back. Look, see, now he's doing everything indoors, which is great. Go ahead and do all your things indoors. Yes, haul all the rice. Very nice. And then we're gonna add rhymes as well. And get all this stuff done. The raccoon is outside because he's living dangerously. How's your health doing? Doing perfectly good. Not at all bothered by the temperature. Perfectly healthy raccoon. No problem. He is, of course, walking around these wind turbines, which probably produce some type of breeze. Not much, though. Because these guys are not off the ground, are they? They're, like, just above it. That's interesting. Kind of looks like they changed the animation a little bit to make it a little bit more 3D. But then again, I probably haven't been this close in a long time to look at what they do, because they just need to work and I don't need to stare at them the entire time. Weather here, yesterday, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 51.6 Celsius. That's actually pretty good. Last night, thunderstorm with torrential downpour. 5:30 a.m. woken by snow plows. Just at breakfast after cleaning snow. How can you have snow at 15.6 degrees Celsius? That is almost room temperature. Maybe the dot needs to move a little more to the left, like it's just above 0. Because 0 is like freezing. It starts freezing at 0. Alright, well. In any case, there's snow there. We had snow yesterday morning. Yeah, that's right, yesterday morning. And the rest of the day it just melted away because it wasn't cold enough for it to stay, which is great because that means we have less ice sheets on the road and less accidents to follow that up with. The temperature's only gotten worse indoors. How's that possible? I told this one to go even further down. He just can't control it. Wow, temperature indoors is going even higher here. What, outdoors is colder than indoors? How's that possible? Oh. Hang on. Maybe turn this one off, Marvin. Because this one is pumping the hot air indoors. Maybe turning it off will be better. Must have gotten cold there, Bobby. Yep, 26 degrees Fahrenheit here this morning. What is that? Minus 4? I have no idea. Minus 3.3. Definitely freezing then. It was about 3 degrees outside today, I think I saw on a sign, which is just above freezing, but with the wind and the rain, it felt like it was minus 10. Really cold. I hate how the wet weather makes it worse than it really is. If the sun were shining and there were no wind, it would actually be pretty pleasant, but then that usually happens when the sun is shining and there's no wind. Okay. Temperature really dropped quickly, yeah. If it's suddenly snowing, I guess it must have gotten colder. Yep, already read that. Talking about cold makes it even colder. I'm going to turn the heat on in a bit after we're done streaming. Okay. And if you guys are watching like a smart channel that I have, I've got like a new series coming out today, which I hope you'll enjoy. I was playing Roos on Thursdays, Fridays, but people weren't really getting into it, so now I've got something else which I'm hoping people will like better. Bara, once again, is leaving. Oh, Yegor is actually joining us. Nice. We've got an extra person. Yegor is thankful that you rescued him. He decided that he would rather stay than leave, and he's joined your colony. Great. That's nice. So Yegor is here. Let's call you Matt. Can I do that here? No, I cannot. The Banished. Yegor the Banished. That's under bio, I think. Yes. Let's change this to Matt. Haven't had a Matt in a while, and now we do. Oh, he's got a mask on. I thought he had a beard suddenly. But Ibarra, meanwhile, is leaving again. Curious. Yes, I'll have to upload it, though. I have to just save it. It was quite a long episode. I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know. It'll be fun. We'll have to check if things got frosted last night in the garden. Rub it in, Eric. Yep. Everything freezes at night. There goes Ibarra again, still walking in the heat stroke. Although it's getting better. Heat stroke is gone, I think. So that means we need to change this as well. It's currently minus 13. Let's put this back down to minus 20 or something. They're not gonna actually, maybe minus 10 is better actually, because they don't need to really do that much. Just there. Minus 10. Now that the heat stroke is over, we can just go ahead and do that. And this thing needs to go back to 20 degrees, and we'll turn it back on. Marvin, flick the switch after you're done feeding Matt here. There you go. There you go. It's on. So Matt has joined us now. Give Matt a room. Matt will pick his own room once he is done, because he'll pick a bed and he'll just go lay there. Any of these are available to him. He'll probably pick this one because it's close, or maybe that one. I don't know. Well, this one has sick in the floor, so I don't think he'll want that. Who knows? Is he a jealous person? Let's take a look. Slowpoke, bloodlust. No, he's not jealous. So it's not like he's gonna pick the best looking room. He's just gonna pick a room, and then we'll see. Let's take a look at his worksheets. I need to make sure to prioritize all the important stuff, just like everybody else. I'll give him similar priorities to what Marvin has. Handling, I guess you could do that if you wanted. He's not really a good handler though, so I think I'll just put that on 3. Hunting, if he wants. Hunter likes range weapon, that's fine. Construction, I guess, if he likes that. Mining, he could do some mining if he wanted. He also do some cleaning if you wanted. Arts, we don't actually do that. Why don't I give him plant cutting as priority number 1? It's currently out though. Oh, needs rescue. Well, you're in the bed. What happened? That's strange. Oh, just put him on back under the sheet. Strange person, what's happening with you? Food poisoning. Oh, because of that. Okay. That's interesting. He joins the colony and then he's like immediately given food poisoning. Well, welcome to the colony. I guess it's better than being out there all alone, but as you can see, the cooking's not always great. And maybe you do want to eat occasionally just dig up a root somewhere. Oh look, everything is rotting. Gross. Because it's been heated for such a long time. But it is currently freezing. That's good. Rotting though. It's not frozen anymore? Nope. What's Marvin doing? Consuming simple meal. Well, maybe first remove this corpse, please, because it's gross. No, don't clean it. Get rid of it. Cannot haul, no empty accessible spot, configure to store. Oh, that's why we need that thing. Okay. Why don't I let this thing, storage zone, also allow rotten corpses? Yes, go. Go do that. Get rid of this. What do you mean no? Does it not accept corpses? Let's take a look at this storage zone again. Corpses. Animal. Yes. Why not? Weird. Allow rotten, allow fresh. Okay. Just allow everything. Put all the corpses there. What is it going to do? Taking simple meal? No. Why not? What is this considered then if I can't store it anywhere? It is rotting, but I guess it's not rotting enough. Maybe this thing should not allow for... yeah, it's already doing that. Donkeys. Why are some of these selected, others not? Maybe just remove all animal corpses right now. Get rid of it. Okay, we'll do that later. We'll pull all the stuff out later, I think, if there is a place to put it. No? Okay, we do actually need a place then, a stockpile zone for like garbage like we had last time, I guess. Dumping stockpile zone, yes. Okay, we'll put that here. Dump it there. Now we should be able to remove it. No? Well, then I don't know. Oh well, that's fine. I'm going to pause it just in case something crazy happens in the meantime. So finally we have somebody on board who is now wearing some type of veil in front of his face. I don't know, maybe he thinks he's unsightly. No idea. Either way, that's interesting. Thought choices. He's not social. I guess that's why he's wearing weird things. Oh well. Either way, great. We've got 2 people on board now. That's great. We got a little bit more things we can do then, finally. We have a little bit more room for actions and hopefully also construction and things like that. And eventually build this weird thing over here. This sandstone large steel to put all of our great adventures on for people to see who will probably show up long after we're gone. Either way, that was RimWorld this week. Tomorrow, of course, we have Minecraft. Going to continue working on our boiler room, which we've put some nice windows on. I think I still need to finish a few of those. That's fine. After that, we're going to start putting the boilers in themselves and some nice heated pools underneath. And I hope to see you for that as well. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day tomorrow. And bye-bye for now.